right? It's good for whatever you own to be dissolved like a snowflake on a hot griddle. Which nowadays, of course, with we got some cold weather here, we got some snow. You can test and see. Will my savings actually evaporate like a snowflake on a hot griddle? Well, go get a snowflake. They're out there now, right? Throw it on a hot griddle. See how long it lasts. That's your life savings, my friends. That's your life savings on long term care. So that's bad. But everybody avoids this stuff, even wealthy people. One of my one of my claims to fame is that back in the '80s, I actually met Aretha Franklin, and at least I believe I did. Um, I was over in Farmington, and which is where she lived, and visiting in-laws. Well, in-laws at the time. And my habit was to get up early, go get the bagels and cream cheese, to I was a good guest. I'm a good house guest. I don't expect everything to be done for me. So I would get up and I'd go to there's a Kroger's over there on Northwestern, I think it is. Um, I think so. Anyway, the long and short of it is I'm in the Kroger's, I'm checking out, and there's this, older black lady in front of me, and how you doing? Nice weather, whatever. I mean, just stupid stuff like that. Like you would do in a checkout line. Just that kind of thing. And then the lady leaves, and the cashier goes, "Do you know who that was?" And now this lady was either playing a nasty trick on me, buying bagels and cream cheese at early morning of a Sunday, or it was the real deal. She goes, "Do you know who that was?" I said, "I don't know." It seemed like a nice lady. He goes, "That was Aretha Franklin," and I was like, and um, yeah, it could have been. You know what I mean? So maybe that lady was just pulling my leg, or maybe telling me the straight story. But throughout the rest of my life, I believe that I met Aretha Franklin. She was very nice. Well, Aretha Franklin had, according to the news, like $80 million when she died. Okay, $80 million, and um, you think, well, geez, $80 million. I think I would do something about the $80 million, right? I would make, and four sons, four kids at various times in her life, and under various circumstances. So you would think, I don't know, would you think that someone with $80 million would say, "Ooh, $80 million, that's not insignificant. I would like my kids to get it," or something like this. Well, you might think so. And actually, she made, I think they said, three attempts. I haven't gone over the transcript, but three attempts to write a will. And she had one that looked kind of formal, and then she had some scribblings from another one, and then they found a third one in a notebook under the couch cushions. Right? It's those little details that add the legal effectiveness to things. But anyway, she had these three, and generally speaking, you think, well, if it's not witnessed and notarized, it's no good at all. And well, that's yeah. I mean, that's what the law requires, right? But we got a little thing in the Estates and Protected Individual Code um, that amounts to a ollie oxen free, rules suspended kind of thing, where a court can act on. As I read the thing, it's like whatever convinces the court. Okay, so it kind of lays it open to trying to piece together other stuff. And I think the problem always was, well, you have so much litigation over that, right? That no, you got to do these requirements or nothing. Well, it's not that way anymore. And so, of course, there's a whole posse of lawyers who had a great time um, duking it out over which version or which pieces of which version were what Aretha actually wanted. And the kids, there was one big winner and three losers. I mean, they all got something, but three of them should have just shut their mouths and gone along with it. But anyway, it went through, and there was a differential distribution, as we say, and one kid wound up with the jackpot, the other ones didn't. The point is, she did all this scribbling on her own. So what we're going to do today in the next segment is we're going to do our very own Aretha Franklin will. How about that? So get a piece of paper and a pencil, and or yeah, you could even use a pencil. You don't even need ink. and we'll get that done for you in the next segment.